received in audience the British Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria, Johnny Baxter, along with his team and several members of the State Executive Council in Akure. The visit aimed to strengthen ties between the UK government and Ondo State with focus on investment and collaborative opportunities. Mr. Baxter expressed enthusiasm about the development potential of the state and noted that the UK's engagement with Nigeria has evolved from donor aid to direct investment partnerships.
There is a British institution called the British International Investment Organisation, and they have recently invested over $40 million in joint ventures who are operating here in Ondo State. And what they're wanting to do is rehabilitate a cocoa plantation here. And those sorts of investments are the kind of things that the UK wants to do much more of. We're no longer a donor, but we are an investor and a partner. But we're a partner who wants to grow Nigerian, and in this case Ondo, institutions that can further the benefit, further the interests of the Nigerian state.
Governor Aiyedatiwa described Ondo State as a land rich with opportunities, highlighting its status as Nigeria's top cocoa producer and blessed with abundant natural resources, including bitumen, coal, gold, gas, and vast agricultural land.
For us as government, we have been trying so hard to provide an enabling environment for every one of them, so that we work so hard to ensure that there is peace in the state, providing enabling environment for them. Because we know if they thrive in their businesses, employ more hands to work with them, we also can generate a revenue from that through IGR, taxes, or pay. Then for new businesses, we try to encourage the agricultural produce that is here in Ondo State. Our land is good for that.
Aiyedatiwa stressed Ondo State's key advantage of having Nigeria's longest coastline, which plays a crucial role as a gateway for international trade. He highlighted ongoing initiatives such as a modular refinery and a forthcoming chemical plant, both supported by investors collaborating with the Ondo State Development and Investment Promotion Agency, ONDIPA.
All of these are happening in Ondo State because the government, under my leadership, our disposition, our posture, with that is friendly, wanting people to come and do business here. Not just by mouth, they can also do their findings in terms of, because security is very, very important for any investor that is coming to Africa, Nigeria, and any of the subnationals. The first thing they want to look at, what is the security like in that place? And for these ones coming to our area, to our state, they have done their preliminary study. They found out that Ondo State is peaceful and it's safe for the business. And that's why you're able to come in here also, feel safe and secure. We have the cleanest beach in Nigeria. That is an opportunity, an area where we're looking for investors to deal with salt. So I'm looking at the first person that will build a beach house in that place. It's there waiting to be exploited.
Governor Aiyedatiwa revealed that final preparations are underway to build a deep sea port aimed at boosting exports and harnessing Ondo State's blue economic potential. He also lauded President Bola Tinubu's economic reforms, acknowledging that although the policy initially brought challenges, they have started to stabilize the economy, allowing states like Ondo to improve their financial performance.
The signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between the Ondo State Government and the Federal Government for the transfer of Unimen Teaching Hospital Akure and the unveiling of Futa Teaching Hospital brought together dignitaries from within and outside the state to witness the historic event. Addressing the gathering, the Ondo State Governor Loki Aiyedatiwa, represented by his deputy Dr. Olayide Adelami, who expressed delight at the development, said the partnership would enhance healthcare delivery for the people of the state. He described the event one of profound significance, marking not an end but a transformative beginning for healthcare in Ondo State.
We deeply appreciate the efforts of the federal government regarding this and other infrastructural facilities. This hospital for decades has been a pillar of our community. It stands as a testament to the vision and hard work of the present and past administrations in the state, and the tireless dedication of thousands of doctors, nurses, pharmacists, laboratory scientists, and support staff. It has been a place of healing, a center for medical training, and a beacon of hope for countless families.
Responding, the coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Ali Patin, commended the Ondo State government for its consistency and commitment in ensuring the realization of the President's vision in this regard. According to the minister, the hospital has for decades been a pillar of the community, a testament to the vision and hard work of successive administrations in the state, as well as the dedication of doctors, nurses, pharmacists, laboratory scientists, and support staff.
I want to assure all the people of Ondo State, and indeed all Nigerians, that His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is committed to changing the health and social landscape of this country. And is doing that with a focus, with boldness, with determination. And in health, we're expanding the footprints of Nigerian health sector in collaboration with state governments. This is just one more marker. Federal University Teaching Hospital here in Akure, but there are several other elements of that collaboration.
The DG of Akure, Alade Tonyibo Alade Lucy, thanked both the state and federal government for the understanding and collaboration which he said had brought the much-needed development to Ondo State and its people. The event also featured representatives from Federal University of Technology Akure and other dignitaries from within and outside the state who gathered to witness the epoch-making occasion. Tragedy struck in Akumbakoko on Tuesday, October the 21st, when a truck loaded with cement lost control and rammed into a barricade near Holy Trinity Church, crushing several people to death. Eyewitnesses claimed the vehicle was descending a steep hill when its brakes failed, veering off the road and trapping victims beneath it. Operatives of Federal Road Safety Corps later confirmed that 8 bodies, 6 males and 2 females, were recovered from the scene, while no one sustained injuries. The incident sparked panic within the university community as students of Adekunle Ajasin University and residents trooped out in shock and disbelief. Following the tragedy, Ondo State Governor Loke Ayedatiwa, represented by his deputy Dr. Olayide Adelami, visited the scene to assess the situation and commiserate with the victim's family. He called for calm and assured residents that the government is fully aware of the challenges and will take decisive steps to prevent a recurrence.
It's an ugly situation. His Excellency, my principal, has asked me to come and visit the scene of this accident and to commiserate with the people. We understand that this would not have probably happened if not for the negligence of the people put in charge to control traffic. Because it is usual that when there is construction, traffic will be disrupted. And even at the, beyond this place, I know that there are barricades, and I learned that some of those barricades have been removed. And because who removed them, we do not know. You in the community will know.
Ayedatiwa said the state government would work with relevant agencies to address safety issues along the Akumba axis.
It's an avoidable, accident. If people who are supposed to do what they're supposed to do, they actually did what they needed to do. But it has happened because we care. All that you have said, when my principal comes, His Excellency Lucky Orimiso that you are, I will lay all those things, what you want before them. But even then, before his arrival, the CP has started the reconstruction of the barricade.
A representative of the Students' Union expressed deep concern over the recurring accident in the area, urging the government to take urgent action to make the road safer for motorists and pedestrians.
Notice that the removal of the fence barricade that is located at Ikari Akoko has been the one that actually exposed this one to this reoccurrence of the accident, and of course we are here to make demand that both barricades must be repaired and of course be retagged today and be fixed. The fact that this road is actually under construction, we have another road which is the permanent site. That one also should be rehabilitated to ease the passage and of course the transportation of the university.
Earlier, the Deputy Governor visited the palace of the Alali of Akumba Akoko, Obaisia Kadun, where he prayed for the repose of the souls of the victims and comfort for the bereaved families.
It was another moment of dreams come true as 2014 retirees from the local government and primary schools in Ondo State gathered to receive the arrears of their gratuities. The ceremony at the Koko Conference Hall of the Governor's Office in Akure was the platform to disburse the 1.4 billion naira to the senior citizens. Setting the tone, the Committee for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Amidu Takuro, praised the governor for introducing the pension saving initiative during his tenure as deputy governor, noting that it has made regular savings for gratuity payment possible.
We also made a vow that in every quarter we must make sure that we save good amount of money to the service of our pensioners in the district.
The head of service, Mr. Bayo Philip, represented by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health, Dr. Adeniro Ikuomola, commended the governor for his compassion and prioritization of pensioners' welfare despite other pressing developmental needs.
What you are doing today, sir, Your Excellency, it's not just for this crop of officers that served the state meritoriously, for all of us that are still in the service.
Governor Aiyedatiwa, who restated his dedication to sustain efforts that prioritize the welfare of every inhabitant of the state, noted that the current disbursement will rekindle hope among pensioners and reassure service
of our population in line with our ease policy thrust. Our desire to adopt and religiously apply the year of exiting the public service as the only qualification for bulk payment is to make the payment process transparent, predictable, and to ensure that nobody is discriminated against on account of extrinsic, because the administration feels reluctant to list prompt payment of pension allowances and consequential adjustment thereon as achievements, because we believe strongly that payment of monthly pension to our esteemed senior citizens is both moral obligation and our constitutional duty.
The governor explained that the disbursement followed his administration and predictability.
Let me also inform you that some legal representative, this next of kin of some workers of the local government service extraction, who lost their lives in a fatal motor accident while an official journey to Ibadan in Oyo State, will be handed checks for the terminal benefit of the 3 deceased staff as a way of ameliorating the pains of the sudden departure of their loved ones.
The chairman of the National Union of Pensioners in the state, Johnson Oshunyemi, lauded the governor for restoring dignity to retirees and rekindling their hope. Speaking with newsmen, the permanent secretary, local government Governor Aiyedatiwa.
Tarrying on this note, and that it will be the first time a permanent secretary will pay 2 batches. That is 2013 and 2014. Of course, I feel wonderful. Where we would have had challenges, that would have been in the past. So what we did was to go through the associations, various associations, like you said, NUP, Association of Retired Teachers, those of the local government, those of Akure South headquarters, and what have you. And then they brought all the approval letters. And then we decided to match with what we have on ground. And that is how we came, to the conclusion that ABC should be paid today.
The beneficiaries lauded the governor for fulfilling their long-awaited dreams.
I thank God for Mr. Governor that the Lord will continue to help him to pay others, and we sustain the state.
The governor has just graciously and magnanimously cleared our gratuity in bulk, not a piecemeal payment. So we appreciate God for using him for what he has done for the retired teachers, in particular in Ondo State.
The senior citizens promised their continued support for the Aiyedatiwa administration. Government officials, with Governor Aiyedatiwa leading the ceremony. The Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Taiwo Fashoranti, highlighted the state's consistent national reputation for educational excellence, noting that the inauguration underscores the administration's dedication to delivering sustainable educational reforms and excellence.
The Teaching Service Commission plays an all-important role in the development of our educational sector, prioritizing societal reforms and changes that are needed to reposition our educational system in Ondo State.
Governor Aiyedatiwa described education as the light that guides the path to progress and the essential bridge between dreams and their realization.
From the very beginning of this administration, not merely as a policy statement, but as a living promise to the children and youth of Ondo State. We recognize, as history and experience have taught us, that no society can run separately in education and to empower the institutions that regulate and support our teachers.
He stated that the inauguration of the Teaching Service Commission Board reflects its administration's commitment to entrusting capable hands with the responsibility to ensure that the aspirations for schools, teachers, and students are realized through effective governance and efficient service delivery.
TESCOM is not just another government board. It is the heart of our public educational system. Its decisions shape the welfare, discipline, and professional growth of our teachers, who in turn shape the minds of our future leaders. Teachers are mind builders. This responsibility is weighty, but it's also noble. I therefore urge you to approach it with humility, fairness, and a deep sense of commitment. You must bring to bear your experience, your wisdom,